did like a spin back kick on that guy. How's it going, everybody, and welcome to my channel. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this Wednesday reaction series. I grew up on the Addams Family. You know, Wednesday was like one of my first crushes, and you know how everyone's like, oh, I always want a goth girlfriend or whatever. Wednesday was kind of the template for most of us growing up. And you know, I also watched like the black and white Addams Family with my great-grandma when I was really young, and it's always been kind of in my life and kind of why I've always been drawn to like goth girls and more like dark clothes, actually. So yeah, I'm just really excited to jump into this series and see what it's all about. I've heard mixed things. I've heard people say that it was kind of bad or boring, or that it resembled like a CW show. And to be completely honest, I don't care that it resembles a CW show if it does, because I love CW. You know, the Arrowverse has been amazing. I'm a few seasons behind on all of it right now at this point. I don't know anything about this show other than that fucking amazing dance scene I can't wait to see. That's honestly the one thing that made me really want to watch this, because every time I'm on TikTok, I just see that dance scene and just like it itches something in my brain that I'm like, oh, I love that dance. Jenna Ortega looks amazing as Wednesday. I know that the dude from Waiting, what's his name? The one that did like the bat wing and all that stuff.
So look at my dick.
That guy. He's in it, as well as I can't think of any names. Why can't I think of any names? Catherine Zeta-Jones. She's Morticia, which those are both really great castings. If you know anything about like the cartoon or the comic strip from back in the day, really good casting so far. I don't know who's playing Pugsley or Uncle Fester or Thing. I don't know if we're gonna see Thing's face in this. But yeah, I'm just really excited to jump into this and see what we get. And I don't know, I'm hoping I like it, because I like the Addams Family. I have not seen the animated movies that they've come out with recently, but I do plan on watching those eventually, and maybe that's something that you would like to watch with me. So I guess I don't really have anything else to talk about. So if you like this reaction, want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length and a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, Wednesday has been up for probably weeks or months at this time. So if that interests you, please go check that out. If not, they'll be up here on the YouTubes eventually. And I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into this episode of Wednesday. This one is Season 1, Episode 1, Wednesday's Child is Full of Woe. Let's do it. I like the music already. It sounds very Addams-y. The juxtaposition of everybody in color and her just...
twisted idea it was to put hundreds of adolescents in underfunded schools, but I admire the sadism.
It's like a school of fish parting for like a shark going through them, you know? That's not nice. There's Pugsley.
Pull yourself together.
Oh,
I'm not about to confess to my brother that I've recently been plagued by visions.
So she's got abilities in this iteration. So is that when she's doing the dance and she does like the whole like look up thing, is that another vision that she's gonna get?
Leave this to me.
What are you gonna do Wednesday?
I'm the best there is at what I do. What I do best isn't very nice.
If I can take a line from Wolverine.
The only person who gets to torture my brother is me.
It's gold. Oh, those piranhas. My brother used to have piranhas, so I know what piranhas look like. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why I find that look so attractive. The dead eyes, no remorse. Oh! Oh, you get out of the water, dude. That's an expulsion. Wednesday's just staring at them. Kiss her up her arm.
You will love nevermore.
Nevermore. Is that where those two met?
Fencing team, queen of the dark prom, president of the Seance Society.
It's gonna be a lot less bright, probably.
Where might your mother?
You guys are making me nauseous. Not in a good way.
That boy's family was going to file attempted murder charges. How would that have looked on your record?
Terrible.
You would have been in prison.
Everyone would know I failed to get the job done.
Yep, that's Wednesday. Hiking in the woods alone. I don't think there's gonna be like many jump scares. All right, little PG, but that's fine. Kind of understand that's how the show's gonna be. Nevermore. Back to the alma mater, huh?
This is turning into a beautiful day.
Kind of looks like the old Addams Family house, like the West End there.
Wednesday is certainly
Principal.
a unique
Ah,
name.
there's Brienne of Tarth.
Did your mother tell you we were roommates back in the day?
And you graduated with your sanity intact? Impressive.
Oh, so I did see that she has a blonde friend, so that's kind of how it's going to be this time around as well, huh?
8 schools in 5 years.
They haven't built one strong enough to hold me.
I have read that she doesn't blink at all, or hardly ever, so I'm going to be looking for that.
Therapy sessions. The court ordered them.
She can meet twice a week.
Did you hear that, my little storm cloud?
We'll see if she survives the first session.
I've assigned you to your mother's old dorm, Ophelia Hall.
Refresh my memory. Ophelia is the one who kills herself after being driven mad by her family, correct?
She's going to fit in right at home. Never mind, there's still color.
Howdy, Rumi.
Wednesday.
Look a little pale.
Wednesday always looks half dead.
Don't touch me.
Never trust a hug. It's just a way to hide your face.
She's allergic to color.
I break out into hives and then the flesh peels off my bones.
Luckily, we've special ordered you a uniform.
I was going to say Wednesday's uniform isn't going to be quite as bright as hers, but hers isn't even that bright. It's just blue, and any color is bright compared to what she's wearing. Oh God, she's skipping.
Founded in 1791 to educate outcasts, freaks, monsters.
What is she then? I know there's always been like a normal person in Addams Family, but
Look, there's my mother smirking at me. It's all a part of their nefarious yet completely obvious plan to turn me into a version of themselves.
isn't that what all parents do?
Rumors been swirling around that you killed a kid at your old school.
There's 2 kids, but who's counting?
It's like Harry
Welcome to
Potter
the
for the
blood.
really weird and messed up. The little
a
whomping
pentagon.
willow in the middle.
Let me give you a wiki on Nevermore's social scene. There are many flavors of outcasts here. Where main
Was
cliques
she
are
faceless?
fangs, furs, stoners, and scales. Those are the fangs, vampires. Some of them have literally been here for decades. Furs, aka werewolves, like me.
They call werewolves furs like furries.
I'm assuming scales are sirens.
Bianca Barclay is the closest thing to royalty.
I was gonna say I don't see any scales, but
Although
she
her
has to touch
crown's
water.
She used to date a resident tortured artist, Xavier Thorpe.
Fascinating.
I know, right? My blog is like the
She's not fascinated. You gotta understand that.
The dirt I heard about your new roomie. She eats human flesh. She murdered. You better
Is that a
watch
snake in his hat?
Quite the contrary. I fillet the bodies of my victims.
This is my new roommate, Wednesday. Morgan spent way too much time getting stoned. Oh, you know, you should really get on Insta, Snapchat, and TikTok.
I find social media to be a soul-sucking void of meaningless affirmation.
There you go, Wednesday. I'm off most socials.
My little death trap.
You boys wait in the car.
That kind of sucks. I was hoping to see.
You're soft and weak. You'll never survive without me. I'm gonna miss you too, sis.
Where's Fester? And who's Fester? So monsters and stuff are all real in this world. Are they more like known and ignored, or like Harry Potter not known by like the wide world?
I will escape this educational penitentiary, and you will never hear from me again.
I'm sure you'll grow to love Evermore. Got you a little something. W-M.
Wednesday Morticia.
You got it set to M when it should be set to W.
It's made of obsidian. Aztec priests used to conjure visions.
Is that gonna like strengthen her visions then?
I am not you, Mother. I will never fall in love or have a family.
I shouldn't take it to heart.
Fortunately, you don't have one.
Finally, a kind word for your mother.
I was gonna say, there's like a fine line between like offensive and a compliment. And the Addams, they like dance around that line. Got the backseat all to yourself now.
Our little scorpion won't be alone.
Hell yeah. What's up, Thing? I always loved Thing as a kid. Like, I just do this around school and shit.
The
Oh.
torso and arm over there.
So is it
There's
just
an
a-
arm in
it
that
can't be a
tree over
werewolf.
there. Matches the profile of the other 2 attacked.
Keep hikers out of the woods.
So local police would have to know about monsters then, right?
Tell them a bear is back. Whatever did this wasn't human.
That's a really big bear. Is it that dude from the island from Orphan Black? Hell yeah, Wednesday. Get that shit off your window.
What the hell did you do to my room?
Our room?
Dividing our room equally.
I like how it makes one side all colorful and one side just not.
This is my writing time.
You have a typewriter? That's the loudest way to write.
Your blog might be coherent. I read serial killer diaries with better punctuation.
I write in my voice. It's what my followers love.
She probably doesn't have any followers. I mean, I've got like 1,400.
Emojis. It's how people express their feelings.
When I look at you, the following emojis come to mind. Rope, shovel, hole. This is your final warning.
Ah! Don't
Oh,
mess
what is
with me.
she? So that's why she's there. She's some kind of cat monster?
Wanted to make sure
Ah!
that Wednesday was settling in.
Hashtag my Wednesday. It's a literal line.
I'm Miss Thornhill, your dorm mom. I trust Enid has given you never more welcome.
She's been smothering me with hospitality. I hope to return the favor in her sleep. The Black Dahlia. It's named after my favorite unsolved murder. Thank you.
That was like a genuine thanks from her.
Keep your claws to yourself and no smothering people in their sleep. Are we clear?
Okay. I gotta tell you, I am really enjoying this so far. It is very CW-esque, but it's just, I love her as Wednesday. She's very charming and just messed up, but she's just, I don't know, she's very funny. She feels like the old Wednesday from the old movies. Thing's not even gonna make himself known to her? Biggest guy in the yard.
You must be the self-appointed queen bee. Interesting thing about bees, pull out their stingers and they drop dead. Are we doing this or not?
Let's get it, Wednesday. I've always wanted to try fencing. That's a rich person's sport. I really like these sets too. I wonder if this is like a real house.
Point to Wednesday.
Nice, look at that. Form was really awesome how she went back like that.
Score is even.
Don't get too cocky, Wednesday.
For the final point, I would like to invoke a military challenge. No tips. Winner draws first blood.
You're brand new to this school and you're calling that? I guess this is a very different type of school, so.
Let's see if you bleed in black and white.
Oh, that sucks.
Your face finally got that splash of color it's so desperately needed.
Oh, she is pissed.
I know how you feel.
I guarantee you don't.
Was that the first time she's ever lost?
I never thought it was possible to be an outcast in a school full of outcasts.
Outcast amongst the outcasts.
No good deed goes unpunished.
She's gonna get her revenge at some point. I don't know where she can find some piranhas at this time of night. She even sleeps like she's dead.
The last thing I remember, I was walking outside, feeling a mixture of rage and self-disgust. I've never felt that way before. I looked up and I saw that gargoyle coming down at me, and I thought, well, at least I'll have an imaginative death. Then you tackled me out of the way.
She was just kind of sitting there waiting for it, wasn't she?
Most people just say thank you. It's good to see you haven't changed.
Does he know her?
It was my godmother's funeral. Decided to play hide and seek. I hid in her casket. I got stuck as it was headed to the crematorium.
I had heard muffled screams.
Oh, shit.
Now we're even.
She seems very open with him, like not as guarded or closed off. That'd be Thing.
Hello, Thing.
Where do you think you're going?
Surrender? Mother and father sent you to spy on me, didn't they?
Interesting design. It's like all like a Frankenstein hand.
Option 1, I lock you in here for the rest of the semester, and you go slowly insane, ruining your nails. Option 2, pledge your undying loyalty to me.
Done. Bend the knee, the knuckle. Home of Pilgrim World. Most boring theme park in America. This is the part of the ride where you get off the boat and there's a rock. That's it. Genocide's at 4.
Chauffeuring your students around is clearly below your pay grade.
Given your history, I'm sure you're intent on running away.
I wish you luck.
Wednesday's a flight risk, so she's just her warden while she's outside of the gates, huh?
I read the notes from your school counselor.
Mrs. Bronstein.
Garfunkel and Oates, right? Isn't that Garfunkel? Or no, that's Oates.
I hope we can forge a relationship based on mutual respect.
She doesn't respect you.
When someone bullies your brother, your response is to dump piranha in the pool.
You know the old saying, never bring a knife to a sword fight unless it's concealed.
The point is you assaulted a boy and showed no remorse for your actions.
I like that.
That's why you're here.
He lost a testicle. I did the world a favor.
We're not done yet.
Yeah, you're there for an hour, Wednesday. Therapy's another form of prison.
I understand you've written 3 novels. Can you tell me about her?
Very smart, perceptive, chronically misunderstood.
Wonder if it's based on someone she knows.
One once described my writing as gratuitously morbid.
How did you take that?
Wednesday. Oh, god damn it. She's kind of like psychotic, like Harley Quinn, but without the comedy aspect of it.
Part of this journey requires us going to uncomfortable places emotionally.
I don't travel well. Mind if I use the powder room?
Damn, Wednesday. You might have wanted to do that in like the back of the building.
Goddamn weirdo.
Holy crap! Make a habit of scaring the hell out of people?
It's more of a hobby. I need a quad over ice.
All we have is drip.
But drip is for people who hate themselves and know their lives have no real purpose or meaning.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, Machine?
Temperamental beast with the mind.
instructions are Italian.
Guess who speaks Italian?
I'm going to fix your coffee machine. You're going to make my coffee and call me a taxi.
No, but I drive you to Burlington myself. I don't get off for another hour.
I am off right now.
Tempting, but no.
You're not gonna make more
I'll
than
make it
$20 in an hour.
I can't be bought. I need
She
someone
likes
else
that,
to
though.
drive you.
Are those pilgrims? But yeah, that's kind of where they're at.
What's a nevermore freak doing out in the wild?
Why are you three just like religious fanatics?
We're pilgrims.
What's the difference?
It takes a special kind of stupid to devote an entire theme park to zealots responsible for mass genocide.
It's a literal
My
theme park?
dad owns Pilgrim World. You ever been with a normie?
I've never found one that could handle me.
Oh, damn. He was just like, they're really gonna try to fight her. God damn. God damn. She did like a spin back kick on that guy.
My uncle taught me. Spent 5 years in the Tibetan monastery.
Was he a monk?
Prisoner.
So that's why Uncle Fester has bald head?
What the hell's going on in here?
She put them in their place.
Come on, Miss Addams.
You're an Addams? Don't tell me Gomez Addams is your father.
Uh-oh. I
That
take
man
it.
belongs behind bars for murder. Guessing the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
What did Gomez do? She's like, yep, that's my dad. But what did he do to murder?
Looks like an accident.
He's dead. Broke his neck.
How can you tell from this angle?
You can tell from that angle. Get it, Wednesday. Alright, so what's this guy's deal? Is that like a prophecy about Wednesday? Paint it black? I think that's what that is, right? And she is ripping on that cello. And what tried to kill her? That's what I want to know.
No, I don't really feel better.
Whoa.
It's my pet hand.
Where's the rest of him?
One of the great Addams Family mysteries.
I wonder if we're gonna find that out in this show. I'd be okay with an origin for Thing. And there's the furries.
Why aren't you wolfing out?
That's all I got. I'd be kicked out of my family pack with no prospect of finding a mate.
I'm failing to see the problem here.
I could die alone.
And?
Why are you crying?
Haven't you ever cried?
It was the week after Halloween. I took my pet scorpion Nero out for his afternoon stroll.
That's a big ass scorpion too. Jesus.
Them held me down and made me watch.
It's a Helena scorpion. No!
It was snowing when I buried what was left of him.
Why do people gotta be cruel? I would stomp on a scorpion, but if someone had a collar on it, like you don't kill people's pets.
So I vowed to never do it again.
I still think you're weird as shit, though.
No, that's her new scorpion. Does it have any strength? It has no forearm.
That's Thing.
Is he like your pet?
Are you still willing to help me escape? There's the Harvest Festival this weekend. I can make it worth your while.
I'm in. Consider it a freebie.
She's gonna like him.
Are you sure you can trust that normie?
It's like an introvert and extrovert personified as people.
And I want you home by 12.
Oh, of course, that's his dad.
Good luck and safe travels. Still not a hugger.
She is watching her like a hawk.
You should know I'm waiting for someone.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
Meet me behind the parking lot when the fireworks start. Would you mind distracting her?
For $20, I'll do anything. That's all the time she needed to. Wednesday's like a little Batman.
I wanted you to have this. It's your dad's police file.
That's weird that he would be able to get that and give it to her out of nowhere.
Most see me coming in across the street.
You're not scary. You're just kind of kooky.
They're zany and they're kooky. The Addams Family. Y'all really want your asses beat again? Like a time to have a vision. Did somebody call like a demon or a monster or something? Did he call him?
Winston.
Rowan, come back!
Did he like release a basilisk into Nevermore?
Enemies of the ad, beware. I don't have time to explain, but you're in danger.
Or is he the monster maybe?
I think you've got it backwards.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I have to kill you.
The gargoyle. That was you?
Why?
So was the quiet ones.
Girl in the picture.
So he's trying to prevent the prophecy.
My mother said it was my destiny to stop this girl if she ever came to Nevermore.
Rowan!
Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, Jesus, what is that? That's not a werewolf. That looks like Beetlejuice, doesn't it? It makes sense because, you know, Tim Burton. That looks really freaky. So what or who was that saved her? Was it the coffee shop boy or the long-haired boy or I don't know. This is a good episode to set up the mystery because I want to know more.
How
How was your first week?
I narrowly avoided death twice, discovered that my father may be a murderer, that I could potentially destroy the school, and was mysteriously saved by a homicidal monster.
It's been a great...
As much as it pains me to admit, you were right, Mother. I think I'm going to love it here.
Ah, Jesus, Wednesday. Gotta love it when she smiles. Absolutely love her when she smiles. Damn, that was really good. All right, everybody, that was Wednesday, Season 1, Episode 1. Wednesday's Child is Full of Woe. I absolutely adore this show already. I mean, it does have a little CW feel, but it has a little more edge to it, I think. Obviously, if you're not 100% for the Addams Family, like, it's like a humor, but it's not really, it's like, it's a shtick, and it's like a shtick that they never get out of, and it's like just kind of who and what they are. If you're not for that, I can see you maybe getting annoyed at these jokes or just like not even registering them as jokes. But I really just love the existential nihilism of the Addams Family, I guess. Jenna Ortega, just, I really love her as Wednesday. I kind of wish she would have like a little more of a gravelier voice. I guess kind of like Raven from the Teen Titans. That's kind of always how I picture Wednesday's voice, but I'm sure I'm going to get used to it as the series goes on. But yeah, this one sets up a mystery. Gomez apparently maybe murdered somebody. She has these visions. She saw a couple people die, and then she got attacked by Beetlejuice, who saved her. And it killed that one dude that was trying to kill her because there's a prophecy that she's going to destroy the school that she's going to that's filled with like a bunch of monsters, vampires, werewolves, and like, how could you not like this show already? It's just, it's very inventive, very wildly imaginative, and the acting's great. I like the comedy, the writing, and everything. I'm in this. I like this a lot. So yeah, I'm just going to end this kind of short so I can go into the next episode. But what did you guys think? You guys got to let me know what you thought about this in the comment box down below. And if you like this reaction, want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe. And hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos, and you know I don't barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length and a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. So if that interests you, please go check that out. And if not, they'll be up here eventually. So yeah, that's going to be about it for Wednesday for this week, guys. So thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, wear a mask, don't be an ass. And I will see you all next week for some more Wednesday. Take it easy, guys.
Pledge your undying loyalty to me.